Yo, what's really good, everybody? It's your boy Prep from Street Cars 101 Magazine. You're now tuning in live. You know what it is, Street Cars 101 TV. So today we're actually out in Wilkesboro, North Carolina, y'all. And we're not just in Wilkesboro, we at the Speedway, baby. So why are we out here? Well, first and foremost, you got the spirit of Wilkes, right? But we also out here meeting up with an old friend that we haven't seen since 2022. Now, peep this, y'all. This man is superb when it comes to these builds, right? He's so superb that he's finally got his vehicle at SEMA. Well, actually, this ain't even a final. I think this is the second vehicle, but what better way to find out than to ask him? So,
what's going on, guys? This is Dwan Harris, aka the Black Mamba Motorsports. We're here in North Wilkesboro, my hometown, and yeah, I'm here with Prep and Street Cars 101, baby.
Man, when the last time we seen each other, man? It was 22, wasn't it?
It was.
And that was when you had the Challenger.
Yep, it was a 2019 Challenger. And I turned it into it was a RT, turned it into an ACR Challenger with the wing that Dodge towed it, but decided they was gonna push it to the side. So I went ahead and took their specs and built that car.
So now, just let's back up a little bit. So, man, first and foremost, what got you into motorsports?
My dad. Yeah, my dad got me in at an early age. We started, I guess probably I was 6 years old. Started racing when I was 8, 9 years old. Moved up to go-karts. Went from go-karts to mini outlaw cars. Went from that, started touting around in cars, building show cars, and just here we are today.
So now, SEMA, man. Now, we ran into each other twice at SEMA. Twice?
Yeah,
Twice?
Twice.
All right, so you finally accomplished your goal, man. How does it feel?
Feels good. It feels really, really good. I'm very blessed. Some people may not know, but I was supposed to go in 2020 with my lifted truck. Of course, COVID hit, shut everything down. 2 months later, my dad passed away from COVID. And this car is built in tribute to him. And all I can say is the good Lord and him put it together and made it happen this year.
10-4, man. Well, now, since this is your hometown, man, give us a little bit of history about this track.
So this track is, as you know, is a NASCAR track, which they just brought back. It's been sitting dormant now for, I won't say it was closed for 30 years. And then they decided all-star race. Dale Jr. came up here, shot it for iRacing, turned it into something amazing. And then everybody got on board, and here we are today, home of Junior Johnson. Like, you wouldn't believe the moonshine if this place could talk. The stories that would come out of these walls.
You said shine? I heard shine.
Yes.
Oh,
yes, this is the moonshine capital.
I like the words.
But yeah, my last race here, I think it was either 96 or 97. I was at that race. I have the program for it. I have all the drivers, even the winning driver, which was Jeff Gordon. Have all that documented. So yeah, I'm instilled here.
We can go for a long time and talk because me and you had that relationship with each other. Man, let's go see this build, man.
Let's go.
Let's get it. All right, dude. So, all right, y'all, we're heading out here. So I gotta ask the question, man. How did all of this come together?
It started off first of the year. We had the engine redone. Been in contact with Mopar Heaven. I won there last year. So this year, I'm a contending winner. And so needless to say, RDM Builds selected me out. Started out, I think, with maybe 200 people.
Right.
And we worked it all the way down to 10 people. Then once you got to 10, then you went to the top 3. And I was one of the top 3.
That's what's up, man.
And Terry's a great guy.
Yeah, shouts out to Terry, man. I haven't seen him in a minute. I hope he's doing good.
Absolutely, absolutely. Mopar Heaven was just the place. And Pedro and Sencita, all of them, their team, spot on. And here we are today, and we're going to SEMA. So I'm super stoked for it because it's been a dream of mine since I was 8 years old. So now we
I remember you telling me when we first saw each other at SEMA, you was like, this is something that I've been waiting for a long time, man.
And I've put out, in my history of building show cars, I've put out now, this is my 9th build.
9th?
9th.
Damn. Man, I only been able to get Three. Yeah.
You got the truck, you got the Challenger, and now you got the Charger.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and get this introduction, man.
Let's do it.
Y'all ready, y'all?
Let's do it. This here is Ghoul B, your 2025 SEMA car.
Y'all. Now, hold up. Now, I want y'all to understand. You see that picture right there? This is the original picture that he sent me. You sent me this picture probably a year ago.
Yes.
When you got the vehicle. And look at it now. Oh my God, dude. That is insane. This is insane.
When I look at it, it surprised me that I was able to do this, and the amount of time that I had to do it to get it done for SEMA, and it's flawless. Like, it turned out better than I could even imagine it would ever turn out.
Y'all know what it is. It's walkthrough time.
Yeah, so this is a 2023 Scat Pack. It was originally a 392 car, but if y'all remember, Dodge and Motor Trend, I think there's some other magazines that got on board the April Fool's Day joke with the Ghoul. Well, Mick Ghoul B. Everything that car was supposed to be, this is that and then some. It's got refined suspension. It's got 1,124 horsepower, 426.
Wait, 11 what?
1124.
Man, got a missile out here.
Yes, so, and we're touting to do more than that next year once we get the rest of the connecting pieces to the project. So, but as of right now, 1124 at the crank, 980 at the rear wheels. So everything that the Ghoul was supposed to be, this is that and then some. Yeah, so this is the last call. 31,000 miles on it. The engine, 6,000 to 8,000 miles on it. And it's a total swap engine. I have my 392 sitting at the house in my garage. So anything that the Ghoul B touted, this is that and then some. So first things first, if you notice, you see something massive yellow. That is a 3.0 Whipple. It's got an MMX, one of one. No other Whipple has this boost controller on it. You can see it says MMX on the side. The engraving, yes, I left my 392 on here because at the end of the day, when you pull the VIN, it's going to say 392. So we left 392 on it. But we did the yellow valve covers, fully built 426. You name it, it's cammed. Rods, pistons, heads, the works. So yeah, and then you got the billet pieces that add the extra flair to it to make it stand out. And if you look here, you'll see we are SEMA certified. We go into even more detail. So I'm drift fan, I'm NASCAR fan. We're at the Great North Wilkesboro Speedway, my hometown. NASCAR instilled in me. So the design of this car was to mix a little drift with it with a whole lot of cup car in it. So if you notice, it's carbon. Then we went with the natural color. And then the carbon kit around the bottom. Put the snorkel lights in it to match with the Ghoul appearance. Hood pins. As far as I know, the only other Charger that really had the hood pins was the King Daytona. We took the idea from it and incorporated it into this. And yes, Nopey is back. All right, now let's walk around to the other side of the car. And if you notice, you have a one-of-one TIS Motorsports. Everybody thinks of TIS, but of making the off-road wheels. Well, they're trying to get into the street car scene. So we have TIS, three-piece, not a monoblock, but a true three-piece multicolored wheel. It's yellow on the outside, F8 green, and illusion purple on the inside. Wrapped in.
Oh, wow. I didn't even see the purple until just now.
Absolutely. And X-Comp tires wrapped in it by Gladiator. Big shout out to them. Also on this wheel, if you notice, it says 305 35 20s. Well, the front wheels are 20 by 11s. If you go to the rear, they're 20 by 12s with 315 35s on it. Crap, hold on. That type of crap right there bothers me so bad. All right, let's go to the rear, and you can actually see the deep illusion purple in the rear. We didn't want to go black because everybody does black. So we wanted something a little different. I know there's no purple in the car, but to me, that it looks amazing. Chef kiss to the guy, Duncan Powder. Dude, it took him a little over 2.5 weeks to do that, and spot on. And those are 20 by 12s in the rear. So there's special details that you may see and you may not, but you gotta look close. That this build is so intricate, and I've hidden Easter eggs all through the car that if you look real close, you can actually see the car name and the location that the driver's name would be on a cup card. And it says Ghoul.
Yo, that is fire, yo.
And if you follow down the pillar here, you got MMX right back here, who's also responsible for the build of the engine of this car. Great guys, spot on. I can't say nothing bad about the build. It's done everything I've asked it to do. All right, so now going with the exterior of the car, you notice the whole side of the car, basically on the lower half, is carbon. So people have done the carbon fender flares. People have done the carbon trunk lid, even the spoilers, but nobody's done the full panels in carbon on the rear bumper or the front bumper, which is really, really unique to this build. So Duncan Powder Coating is responsible for doing my suspension work. They did the powder coating on the wheels. They did my full body kit. And yeah, they did an amazing job. I stand behind them. They're in Hickory, North Carolina. So if you're in the area of North Carolina, shout them out. Go spend some money with them, because they not only do that, they do lifted trucks, they do race cars, they do your general mechanic work, but they're located in Hickory, North Carolina. Then the next one is 336 Detailing, which is a really good friend of mine, Cole Adams. His shop's here in North Wilkesboro, literally 5 minutes from here. So if you're in North Wilkesboro area and you need a detail, that's the guy to hit right there. He does it all from window tinting to ceramic coating. And then we got X-Comp tires. They wrap my beautiful TIS wheels in their rubber, and I'm stoked with it. I first seen them on Daily Driven Exotics channel. That day was going through them, doing drifting with them, amazing tires. So I was like, well, when I do my build, I want to use that brand. So I reached out to them, and now we got a full set sitting on this beautiful Charger. Then the next one is one of the best ones to help with this build, and that's RDM Builds. He's the reason why I'm going to SEMA. He handpicked me to go to SEMA out of, I think we started, like I said, 200 to 300, can't remember the exact numbers. But I was chosen all the way down to top 10, all the way down to the top 3. And so without Terry and RDM Builds, there would be no SEMA build. So everybody go give them a follow on Instagram, Facebook. Terry Payne, great guy.
Shouts out to Terry.
Then of course you got Dodge back here. That's the brand of the car. And you can't have this caliber of a build and not have Dodge standing out in the front. So, yeah. And then Mopar Heaven, which has showed a lot of love. Shout out to Mopar Heaven. Showed tremendous amount of love. Great show to go to. I've been 2 years in a row, actually. And guess what? I won both years. So, yeah, they show a lot of love. Then you got Top HID lighting. They did my underglows, and there again, they're in Dallas. And dude, anything I need, I have it the next day, or when I'm down in Dallas for Mopar Heaven, we're doing all kind of different stuff with the build. So great guy. And then you have Haas Designs. They are local to Granite Falls, North Carolina, which is right there at Hickory, North Carolina.
I've actually heard of them a lot.
Yes.
I've heard of them a
They're
lot
responsible
locally.
for the build for my truck. He built my truck from ground zero to what it is now. And he's had a few hands in on this car too, with like different things with the spoilers, the mirror caps. He's making me some custom pieces for under the hood, for like hood props and stuff. So shout out to Justin. I called it Haas, but it's actually Haas. So not bad. I always do that.
It's country. That's at Carolina.
Exactly. And shout out Big Mopar No Car. I'm gonna tell you what, they make me want to be a brand ambassador or influencer for them, because they have built an amazing car platform to start off with. I just refined it to what it is today. And yeah, big shout out to them. 100% rock with them. And then you got Skynet down here.
Yeah, that's who you was just cleaning a minute ago.
Yeah, the one that had to dirtle around a little bit. But yes, so Skynet is the truck club that I am part of, based out of New Jersey, which now with this car going to SEMA, we are starting a car division for Skynet. So stay tuned for that. That's coming soon, 2026. And then, of course, you got Cat Skin. And if you get an amazing shot of the interior, you'll see that it's wrapped in yellow, olive green, and yes, carbon fiber, along with Ghoul in the headrest.
Hey, y'all know me. Y'all know I started with challenge. You know what I'm big on? Barton shifters.
Yes, big shout out to Barton shifters, because they actually took the time to powder coat it and put the side in Barton in yellow to match my build. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Barton shifters or not, but they're amazing. They're amazing people to work with. You call them up and say, hey, I got an idea. You bounce it off of them. They're like, okay, that's good. Oh, or like mine, they was like, let's do it. And within 2 or 3 days, I had my Barton shifter.
They did me the same way, man. Yeah. I told them what I want. They was like, look, we'll get back to you today. They sent me details, order.
Yep. And everybody always wants to know, where does a 78 come from? It's two-part question, or a two-part answer. One, that's the year I was born. Two, tell my age. But anyways.
Yeah, yes.
Two, that's my racing number when I raced go-karts, mini outlaws, and other aspects of racing that I've done, like drifting and other things. So yeah, got to represent myself too. Dallas Upholstery, which goes hand in hand with Cat Skin. They installed the interior and did a phenomenal job. It was quick on it. I took it to them, and it's a funny story. I take it to them. I was like, look, this is what I got. I had a big box of cat skin leather. I opened it up and said, this is what I got. He's like, okay, pulls it out, good material. And I was like, can you install it? He was like, sure, I can install it. I was like, okay, how much? He's like, we'll do it today. We'll do it right now. I was like, what? He was like, I have everything out in 30 minutes. I was like, you got jokes, right? Never has he told me like a price yet. So I'm standing here like, I don't know if I really want to do this just yet. So, long story short, he did an amazing job on the interior, and big shout outs to Dallas Upholstery. Without them, those cat skins wouldn't be in there. And then you got AW Tuning, which I know everybody knows what AW Tuning is. If you don't, just look at Knockout's channel, look at my channel. Best exhaust you can get. I can't say enough about them. Great guys. So I do have their exhaust paired to Stainless Works headers, which makes this car sound amazing. Like, if you put my car next to a cup car, you'll tell a little difference, because of course this is a street car, their race car, but I'm right there within a tick of sounding just like them. So big shout out to AWE Tuning, and I am running the track edition, not the touring edition. I'm running track edition. And then of course you got the great man of all. Everybody knows who Griff's Garage is. That's in the North Carolina area.
Yes, you do. He's everywhere.
He's everywhere. He's the one that's responsible for all the decals. Not the wrap itself, but all the decals. He's responsible for that. And then US Speedo, once we get over to the driver's side, we'll shout them out again. But they did my instrument cluster gauges. They're yellow with the B in it, and it says Scat Pack at the bottom. So big shout out to them. Great company to work with as well. Can't say enough about them. And then you come to Family Customs, and he's like, who's Family Customs? Well, Family Customs is the ones that are responsible for the carbon fiber mirror caps. And yes, it's candy green carbon. You understand that? Carbon fiber, that's candy green. Same way with the rear spoiler, which is also a red-eye spoiler that is native to the Challenger.
Damn.
Yep. And so then you got billet technology, which is all the billet pieces under the hood.
Billet?
So, yes, and there's a ton of it. And then, of course, you come to Brembo, which has the awesome brakes, 15-inch rotors with a 6-piston caliper, which is identically the same as on a Hellcat. And last but not least, well, I can't even really say last because there's still one more on the back of the car that I hadn't even touched on yet. But you got Bandino 345. And if you don't know what that is, he is a show car enthusiast, but he also makes amazing car care products. And so he came on board for me for SEMA 25. And let me say, his products work amazing. The packaging was amazing. The towels are amazing. The tire shine's amazing. So, yeah, if you get a chance, go to his channel or his Instagram, which is Bandino Detailing or Bandino 345, and pick up some of his product. You won't regret it, I promise. Hey, look, there's a B on the B.
And we're going to run from too.
All right, now we're going to shout out Boussaint of Texas. And if you don't know what Boussaint of Texas is, you just go look at your one famous guy, Demonology. He reps them, I rep them. There's several other people that rep them. They make all your high-octane race fuels, additives, octane boosters. You name it, they make it. They distribute it. And let me say, there again, amazing people to work with. And then you drop down, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but if you look at the back glass real close, like, you can see Ghoul with what my car used to look like. And it lights up, but being daytime, you probably won't be able to see it light up. And that's made by wind restrictors. And amazing company as well. I seen their ad on Instagram, hit them up, and it was like, sure, we'll jump right on. And within an hour or two, I already had renderings of different sketches they wanted to use for it.
So how do you be finding all these companies? You find them on Instagram, or you just be scouting?
Yep, I scout them out. Even at car shows like this right here, you walk around, you network. Networking is king in this car culture.
Y'all hear it, y'all? Y'all hear it? Say that again.
Networking is king. You cannot just come to a car show and just be lazy. I call it being lazy. You sit back in the back, you don't talk to nobody. You got to get out and network. You got to network. That's how you get all the big brands flocking to you. Just like everybody asks me, how do you get sponsors? Well, you got to do the work. Like, you got to start somewhere. You start at the bottom, you build up, and they'll start noticing you, and then you'll start seeing more ads on your Instagram. And once you start seeing them, reach out to them. Don't be scared of them. They're people just like us. And most of the time they're family oriented, and say, hey man, you wanna start a partnership? You wanna work together? I think I can help you do this, because you gotta remember, with a sponsorship, it's about what you can do for me. And without that, you gotta put in work to get work. Just remember that. That is king, and that's the gospel. So take it for what it's worth. And TIS Motorsports, big sponsor of mine. I've been working with them now, I'm gonna say 22 years.
Oh wow, it's been a
long time. And they actually supplied the wheels for my lifter truck as well as this car. that you seen on the side earlier. And can't say enough about them. They stand behind their product. They're great products. I literally drive this car. I drive my truck and no issues at all. And if, just say out of the abnormal, you have an issue, they take care of it within days. So yeah, great company to work with. Always work with great companies. And even at SEMA 25, I'll be in their booth. So come find me. All right, now that we've walked around the car, now let's go to the driver's seat. Let me show you a few little goodies that's in there. So, as you can see, the door panels was done by Dallas Upholstery, and it's got carbon fiber accents. I do have the shift extenders. I went with silver because silver was what was already there from the factory. And then if you look behind it, you'll notice that there's yellow gauge faces. That's really, really rare, and that's US Speedo. They make great products. They're easy to do. I think I done it in 30 minutes. So yeah, I stand behind them and flawless. And if you look up just a little ways, you got a boost gauge. Innovation Designs, I think is the name of it. And it is amazing products there again. And then of course
These
you
seats
see,
are beautiful, man.
I appreciate
They're really
it.
beautiful to get a good view of them like this now.
Now, if you notice the detail in the seat, yes, that is carbon fiber on yellow with olive green to simulate the F8 green. That's the closest you can get to F8. And if you look in the glove box,
that's that B you were talking about earlier.
Yep. If you look in that glove box, you'll see MMX boost controller, which is 1 of 1, and then a 2-step on a double mounted pod specifically designed for this car. So you can order it off their website now, but this is the first one with it. And you tell me, whoa, you're not feeling me wiping it off. Now, I was supposed to have a flawless car, and you catching me making it flawless.
Yo, do y'all not know he has wiped this car probably about 4 or 5 times in the middle of this interview?
I have. Facts. Because I'll see something, and I'm like, whoa, I got to get it. Because I'm OCD like that, so sorry. This is Dwan Harris. You can catch me at SEMA 2025 TIS Wheels booth, and you can also catch me on Instagram.
Street Cars 101 TV. Y'all know what it is, y'all.
This is Street Cars 101 TV. You're now tuned in live.